everybody. Welcome back to the Sales Hacker Podcast. It's Friday Fundamentals. Happy Friday. It's your host, Sam Jacobs. We've got this week's guest back on the show, Luigi Mallardo. Luigi is the Chief Revenue Officer of Wofu. He is a longtime serial revenue leader across continental Europe and London as well, and has had a bunch of different exits. And he's going to be talking today about something that we talked about on Tuesday, which is really how the world is being impacted by the subscription economy. And so we're going to go into the seven ideas, the seven mantras that are core to that fundamental proposition. Now, before we get there, we want to thank our sponsor. Friday Fundamentals is brought to you by Outreach. Outreach triples the productivity of sales teams and empowers them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. By prioritizing the right activities and scaling customer engagement with intelligent automation, Outreach makes customer-facing teams more effective and improves visibility into what really drives results. Luigi, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Sam.
We loved having you on the show earlier this week, and today we want to just reiterate, because I just think it's such an interesting topic, how the world is being impacted by the subscription economy. So walk us through one more time, what are the 7 key mantras that are going to be relevant in the new subscription economy?
Well, there are some of these mantras are more generic philosophic, such as the first one is that the ownership's dead. It's clear 75% of the people in recent research show that they will just own less stuff, right? And they are open to have the Spotify or the Netflix experience in most aspects of their life, from laundry to refrigerator, so that we won't buy anymore the refrigerator. We buy the availability of cold food, right? It's a bit like you don't buy the cow, you buy the milk. So ownership is dead, and people prefer access over property, and therefore that's an implication for all kinds of business, that they are not going to sell only the product or the feature. They are going to sell the service level agreement that sits behind the product. Then another mantra is that everything is becoming omnichannel. Why Amazon purchased Whole Foods or Alibaba purchased big retailer, I think the name was Sun Art, right, for billions of dollars. Because they understood that the winning formats of the future are a mix of content and digital merged with the physical world. We are in an omnichannel area. And then another mantra is that we are in a conversational era. It's very well expressed by the video of Simon Sinek about the why, how, what, but everything is becoming conversational. So you're not going to sell by pitching your product, by pitching your feature. You are going to sell by having an authentic, a genuine conversation around the real value and real outcomes that your value proposition is able to deliver. It's just the movement from selling a product, pitching, to selling an outcome and having a conversation. And then another one is about pricing. So all pricing model need to SaaS up. Already companies like Volvo, we were talking on Tuesday how Volvo may be already starting to deliver cars soon via subscription models, or IKEA moving to subscription model both for the B2B and B2C offering. So, and the pricing model will be more price per usage, subscription, bundles of physical and digital. Therefore, like it has happened in SaaS in the last 10 industries, in all kinds of industries, pricing and packaging will become a key and the most powerful growth levers that we will have. It's not only about adding a markup to the cost of a good sold. And then, the last two, I think we almost there. The last two is, number one is a new system of KPIs is replacing the old one. Because if you move from selling a product to selling an outcome, to selling an annuity, a subscription, your KPI are going to become, even if you are selling machinery like Caterpillar, or doing subscriptions in the airline industry, you will have to move from the old KPIs of unit price and cost of goods sold to the new KPIs of recurrent monthly revenue, the concept of churn, that is a new concept for the old world, right? And then the last one, and we discussed that on Tuesday, is that the go-to-market fundamentals have changed. The models that for the SaaS revenue leadership are part of the DNA of people like you, like me, that we have worked in the SaaS industry, using SDRs and the model SDR AE, or the customer success models that we have developed.
There we go. All right, so those are 7. Ownership is dead, omni-channel, value-based pricing, the bundleization, just putting everything in, which is all related to subscriptions, new KPIs, new organizational models, and a new way of selling based on conversation. That's the 7. Once again, thanks to our sponsor, Outreach, tripling the productivity of sales teams and empowering them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. Luigi, thanks for being on the show. We'll talk to you next time.